man, DJ Caveman.
Yeah, and DJ Ironmonkey.
Back for another Saturday conversation. I'm live. We live in our respective homes. Still coronavirus time.
Yeah.
You see that we got all the vegetation back there. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? I'm down here in the cave, aka the basement. I gotta hang some shit behind me for the next episode.
Yeah, it got me up in the trees.
I got all this artwork that needs to go on the wall, so I'll put some of my artwork up.
And matter of fact, I gotta get some more plants for my mother. For Mother's Day. That's Mother's Day weekend too.
Yeah, it's Mother's Day weekend, man. I said I usually take everybody to brunch. We've been doing Cheesecake Factory the last couple of years.
Oh, all right.
For brunch every year, but shit's closed. So actually,
curbside.
Are they doing curbside? I gotta check, man.
Yeah.
Doing curbside. I know like the whole mall's closed and it's inside the mall. So
anyway, that got an outside entrance can open. For curbside.
Word. All right. So brunch might still be on.
All right.
In the interim, she wanted these shoes, so I bought her some shoes. I bought my sister a gift card to go get some shoes. And I got my baby. She wanted a hard drive. I'm done. Like I stopped trying to like figure out what people want, man. Like a long time ago, I just ask them what they want.
What kind of sexual stuff is that? She want a hard drive?
Like a straight 1 terabyte hard drive, bro.
Oh, 1 terabyte. Oh, damn, she's talking big shit. No.
Yeah.
All right.
She was like, I want a 1 terabyte hard drive. It was already in the cart on Amazon.
So
right. I was like, this is what you want? All right, cool.
Oh, babe, I don't know. No, this is the one I want.
Yeah. Like I'm not good at like trying to figure out what people want. And like I'm more prone to just give you the money. Like, yo, here's some money. Go buy what you want. So now what I do is I go and I ask people, hey, what do you want for Mother's Day? Or what do you want for Christmas? And they give me a list of shit and I try to get the stuff on the list. I try to get at least one of those items, the bigger ticket item usually. If they don't tell me what they want, if they're like, I don't really know, then they get gift cards.
Okay. See, I subscribe with that whole it's the thought that counts, is where throughout the year I'm listening to the conversation. I hear you're talking about something. Oh yeah, I really like those shoes on that girl and blah blah blah. So I'm listening to the conversation. I'm like, really?
Yeah,
you're like, you like those kind of shoes? Like if you get those shoes, what color would you get them in? And then when they would tell me the color, I'll just keep that put it in my little.
I do that too, but I use those little gems for like birthdays and Christmases. Mother's Day is like, I'm not buying you flowers. Valentine's Day is for the flowers and the chocolate. Mother's Day like is for some shit that you actually want. And then Christmas and birthdays is like for me to like plan it out. Like, all right, birthday, we're gonna take this little trip, or we're gonna go to this little game or party or concert or something.
So let me ask you this then. For Mother's Day, right? For like a stepmother, somebody that's not your mother, should somebody get them something?
Yeah, their kids.
No. Like if I'm a child and that mother is my stepmother, she's not my mother, but she's my stepmother. Should I get her something?
I mean, if she's living in the house and taking care of you, then I feel like you probably should, unless you still have a smooth relationship with your mom. But it's like, here's the thing. I buy for my mom. I buy for my sister. I buy for my lady. That's it. I don't give a fuck about all those other moms. Y'all ain't doing shit for me.
I'm talking about people like directly in your life. Like, cause thinking about it, it's like, it puts you in a weird position because I know Father's Day is coming up and you're in the position of stepfather.
So, I mean, I got something last year. I mean, I'm a fan of it. I mean, if they're living in the house with you and doing like parental type things, then you should celebrate them. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, all right. Would you get offended, or should you feel offended if you don't get a gift from that stepchild?
Well, no, I don't think you should feel offended. You know what I mean? Like, especially if that kid is still like it wouldn't offend me if like I didn't get a Father's Day gift because I'm not their father. You know what I'm saying? Like. I'm just like bonus dad. So like they have a dad. They're cool with their dad. They hang out with their dad. They go see their dad. It's not like their dad is like dead or gone or non-existent. You know what I'm saying? Like they know who their father is. So, like, I can't be mad if they're like, "Nigga, you ain't my dad." Like,
yeah, because I think about it sometimes. And it's like, you know, it depends really and truly on the level of involvement. Because if the father's like a deadbeat, or he's dead, or like it's just not around, well, that's basically a deadbeat. But yeah, it's either a deadbeat or dead. And you're in the household and you raise them from like 6 years old until they're in college. Yeah, there's a part of that where it's like, I'm more your father than your real father. So it's like, I'm
I
I'm
think
kind of expecting something.
every situation is different though.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
think every situation is different. Like, I think that as long as if you're the only parental unit,
mm-hmm.
then yeah, I mean, it'd be cool. But at the same time, like, if they got, you know, an outlet to go see that other parent, then like you shouldn't expect it.
Yeah.
You know. Also, you know what I'm saying? Single dads, this is your weekend to sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up, because you're not moms. Just like we tell the moms on Father's Day to sit the fuck down and be quiet, because you're not dads.
But do they?
They don't. Well, some of them do. Some of them do it. The last couple of years, I've seen a lot of posts from women talking about, yo, y'all need to chill out with this mother father shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. Well, let me put it like this. All right. It's not your stepmother, right? You don't have your mother in your life, but you have an auntie that's raised you, or a grandmother that raised you. Should you get them a gift for Mother's Day?
I mean, again, that's a different situation.
Yeah, because they're basically your mother.
They're basically,
your mother's not around.
If they're replacing a parent, and that parent is no longer around, then yeah.
All right.
But like, fathers shouldn't be out there asking for Mother's Day gifts.
No.
Was my point.
Yeah, I'm with you with that.
Sit your punk ass down. Your day comes up in a couple weeks, and just look forward to your slippers and ties, and let moms have their shine this weekend.
And waiting for you to go cook out. Like, what the fuck? I gotta go to work on Father's Day. I want to relax. Why don't you get on the grill?
Because in a couple weekends, it's gonna be, all right, ladies, time to sit the fuck down and shut up. Hand me my slippers and my tie and make me a steak.
Oh yeah, no. The bullshit is when they try to dust off that Valentine's Day gift and try to give you the same shit. Like, come on.
You should just break up with her immediately if she try to give you the same gift for Valentine's Day, bro.
Come on, man. You dusting off this old box again and try to give me this. Oh, come on, man. Just because you shaved the box and you got a half moon part in it now. Oh, come on, man.
Hey, you could use the same box as long as there's something different in it.
Nah, I wasn't talking about that box, B.
Nah, I mean, like the gift. Wait a minute.
Nah, I was talking about the other box.
Oh, all right.
Come on, you try to put a little half moon in the little box and shit.
Listen,
like, come on.
I'm a firm believer that sex is not a gift.
Yeah, come on now. Yeah,
that's a straight cop out gift, man. It could be part of the gifts. It could be like, we're gonna start the day off with some buns, and then some breakfast, and then some more buns, and then dinner, and then some gifts, some actual gifts, and then some more buns. But it can't just be like, I gave you some buns, it's a wrap.
Yeah, what more you want? Oh, I'm giving you all of me. Oh, come on, man. Like, no, because that's like a dude offering dick for Mother's Day. It's like, nah, I'm good. Today's my day of rest. like, no, but that's all I got for you.
It's not your day of rest, though, because that's your day to really kick in.
Yeah, no, this is what I got for you. I rested and I stretched.
Nah, like I said, like, it shouldn't be the only gift, but it should be on the gift list.
All right,
you know,
guys.
You should be waking up your lady or your significant other with some Mother's Day strokes.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay, all right. Have breakfast in bed without the food.
Then follow that up with breakfast in bed to recharge.
Yeah. Stay away from them Portuguese breakfast though. We're not gonna. We're not
going back down that rabbit hole, dog.
No, we're not.
Nah. We still in Corona.
Yeah. Still getting cock blocked.
Still. Speak for yourself.
Yeah, I know.
Although our angry little dog is like, he's like always in the mix. I can't even hug my lady without him moving between us.
You got McGruff the cock block.
Yeah, he's McGruff the cock block. Yeah, that's his new nickname.
McGruff.
McGruff the cock block.
Yeah, he's stomping out that crime.
He's always in the middle, man. He just like can't even hug her. If I hug her, he comes right between us. Wow, like what's happening here?
Nah, you got to nip that shit in the butt early because that dog is what, less than a year old, 2 years old?
Nah, yeah, he's less than 2. He knows better. He doesn't do it. Well, he does it all the time, but he knows better. Sometimes he'll try to like make some noise.
He's slowly conditioning you. He's training you right about now. He's like, oh, so now you're like, damn, oh no, I can't touch him. The dog's here. Like,
nah,
yeah.
Never. I put it right in his face. I'll be like, yeah, look at me touching the butt cheeks. Yeah, you mad, ain't you? Give him the alpha look. I give him the alpha eyes. And he knows.
Don't provoke the dog to bite you.
Hey, listen, he can get punched out.
you wrestling your dog.
That's it, man. You gotta let him know who the alpha is. If you want a challenge, I'll give him that challenge.
You want that? You want that head up, huh?
Yeah, I'll give him a fair one. Coronavirus got you doing strange shit. Is all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Just as long as you do it in house, because you got some white neighbors, you might get Mike Vick down here. You might get canceled for knocking out your dog. Like, nah, you don't know about the shit that goes on in this house, so mind your business, bitch. Like, come on. But I saw him punch a dog.
I'm noticing that there's still no toilet paper anywhere in Rhode Island right now during this coronavirus shit. People are still buying all the toilet paper in the land. People must have like 100 rolls or 200 rolls of toilet paper in the house right now.
Yo, I really don't understand it. Yo, Walgreens had the 10 rolls for $5. I bought that about a month and a half ago. I still got 5 rolls left. Like, I don't know what these people are doing.
I mean, I got 2 bathrooms, man.
Yeah, but it's 4 of y'all in the house, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I could see that. And y'all are in the house majority of the time, where at least, like, I got to go out to work. So I'm using the job toilet paper. So
for sure.
So that's a benefit in itself.
You're holding on to that. You're holding on to at least one of them. For your break.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Times ain't tough where I'm like wrapping up a roll on an empty spool and bringing that shit home. Times ain't that tough yet. Times ain't that tough. But true indeed. If it was that tough, I know how to survive.
Oh, for sure.
Go to McDonald's or whoever else and just roll up on their toilet paper.
Right? But it's still tripping me out. Like, everywhere you go, man, like, toilet paper gone. Like, the shelves empty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like, and this is not a virus that makes you shit yourself.
They did say that you might get mild cases of diarrhea.
But you can still, it's not like we're locked in. Like, you could still go to the store whenever you need to go to the store.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
no, they're on some doomsday preppers shit.
And the toilet paper is gone every day.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't get there when the truck gets there early, and get your one quick roll as they're taking it out of the box. Like 8 a.m. at Target looks like fucking Black Friday and shit, except in the toilet paper aisle. It's like some of these people have to have like 200 rolls of toilet paper in their house.
Yo, we was joking about this with Lindsay Idaluca, where motherfuckers probably have a list on where the deliveries are being made. It's like, all right, today Target's getting their toilet paper. Tomorrow is Kmart. Oh no, it's no more Kmart. But people probably got the list.
Yeah.
And like, when they're unloaded, to be like, yo, I can help you unload this shit, and be like, all right, cool, I got a whole one, and just run off down the aisle. Like, yo, who's chasing after you? It's not that. Like, I would
even understand it if the stores were like, we're gonna close for like a month, and you're not gonna be able to get any supplies anywhere.
Yeah.
Then I get it. But like right now, if I needed to, I could go to the store.
And that's why I was like, yo, it's not even like on some hurricane time where it's like, yo, I can't leave my house. I got no electricity. Like, going outside is treacherous because there's probably live wires outside. So, like, I can't leave the house. Plus, the stores are closed. It's not even like a snowstorm. So it's like, you could easily get up and go, like you were saying.
Like, nobody's trapped in the house. So I don't understand why they still, like, hoarding all the toilet paper. I don't get it.
Yo, and one thing we didn't talk about, and I totally forgot about it, pre-show was the motherfucking killer bees now coming around. The murder bees.
The basking bees.
Yeah, the basking bees.
The basking bees they're on the West Coast now in Washington State.
Oh, word?
Yeah, but apparently
those motherfuckers are big.
Yeah, they're big. They're hornets.
Yeah.
So hornets are big as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they kill other bees. That's why they call them murder hornets. But then I watched some video where like the Japanese bees, they lure the big hornet inside there. They just let them roll in.
Mm-hmm.
Like they lure them into the hive, and then like one of those bees got to be the sacrifice. And as soon as he snatches them, then all the rest of them swarm him up.
Bum rush.
Yeah.
Old school.
All right, yo, you just gotta let him hit you one time and we on you.
Like, yo, why else gotta be the nigga to get the first hit though? Like, yo, let him be it, man. Nah. We pulled straws and your straw came up. How we pulled straws and I wasn't there.
Right.
That's how your straw came up short, B. So, yo, just go and we got him. Yo, just like try to, duck and weave. Nah, nigga.
But yeah, man, like I seen it on TV. I was like, okay, so that's how the bees handle it. You know what I'm saying? It is they just let them roll in. They suck them into the.
Well, and again, like even if you're not a religious person, you gotta notice the signs. Like it's the plague. First, it was the fires in Australia. Like everything was burning down. Then the earthquakes. Then the plague. Now the swarm of locusts or murder bees. Like, yo, this shit is getting kind of ill right about now.
Yeah, I mean, it's the world resetting itself, right?
It really is. It really is.
It's the world resetting itself. So, shit is going to be a little greener.
Yeah.
Shit is going to be a little more spacious.
It's not Planet of the Apes as of yet, but, people are losing their minds as it is. So
yeah, for sure.
I need my haircut.
Oh, man.
Like,
listen,
where the fuck you going where you need your haircut that bad?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get me wrong. My shit is looking very Brian Gumble. But,
yeah.
At the same time,
Brian Gumble.
Yeah, man, I got the Brian Gumble like little baby fro.
Okay.
But the beard is coming in.
All right. Yep. You're making progress.
But where the fuck I'm gonna go, dog? Everywhere that I would go that I would need a fresh cut for is closed.
And who you really gotta look nice for? So it's like, where you going? Who you gotta look nice for? And what's the big deal? Everybody looks the same way. Like, if worse come to worse, you could probably order something from Amazon or pick something up curbside from Walmart and just trim yourself up. Just get a little trimmer.
Oh,
and
yeah,
just do the basics. Like, you don't have to get all elaborate and, try to fade up your beard and look all Dominican with your shit. No, you could just draw a simple line and just clean it up. The edges, the ends.
Just a little line, a little neaten yourself up. Don't do the lineup though. If you don't got a steady hand, you don't want your fucking hairline to be like over here.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you couldn't judge it, so now it's not even. So now you spend an hour trying to fix it up, and your hairline comes way back here.
It was straight because you was looking in the mirror with your head tilted. So. But then when you put your head straight, it's like, yo, what the fuck? I got a Gumby. Yeah.
Then you really gotta wear a hat everywhere. And can't go out till that shit grows back in.
Right. And now you're one of the people be like, nah. We gotta stay at home. My hairline ain't come in yet. I can't go back to the office like this.
You got the hairline like the motherfucking.
Gotta do the little comb over. You gotta keep brushing your hair a certain way so it looks like you got the newscaster.
Yeah, right. I ain't got newscaster hair, man. So, But
hey.
Yeah, man, motherfucking
Andre Harrell.
59, man, 59 years old, super young.
Yeah, they're still undetermined what it was like as of this morning, like. But yeah, Andre Harrell, and then you surprised me with Little Richard.
Yeah, man, Little Richard. I thought Little Richard was dead already.
Honestly, I did too.
Like I thought Little Richard died like 10 years ago. So when I saw it, I was like, you see shit and you're like, come on, man, this dude died already. Who's spreading this rumor again?
Yeah.
But then it started showing up everywhere, and I was like, okay, It's not one person just spreading the rumor. It's like on all the major outlets and shit. I was like, damn, Little Richard was still alive.
Yeah, that's like if somebody told me that Don Knotts died. I'm like, didn't that motherfucker die already?
He died already, right?
I swear he did. Like, it's probably news to him that he died already. So it's like, it could be one of them kind of things. But it's like, yo, I thought Little Richard passed long ago. But no, rest in peace to Little Richard. You know, he was very influential. He was very flamboyant. And
Little Richard was influential on a lot of fronts.
Oh yes.
You know, on the musical front, in rock and roll, early
Pop
rock
culture.
and roll. And then, you know, being Little Richard, you know, he made it okay.
Did he ever come out?
You know, I don't know.
So, yeah, see, he was one of those dudes in that era when it was like, yeah, he might be, but then if you say it to him, he might cuss you out like a gay person, like, oh, my bad, dog. Like, oh, okay, yeah, all right.
You know, you make that assumption, and he's like, motherfucker.
You look like I do that just because my name is Little Richard? Woo-woo. Like, oh, okay, guy. Oh, all right. Just calm down. No need to woo in my face. Like, but you know? Yeah, he was highly, highly, highly influential. And who was it? Oh, it was Chuck Berry was the name I was trying to remember earlier.
Yep, Chuck Berry.
It was Chuck Berry. Like, who do you think is more influential or contributed more to rock and roll?
Well, I mean,
Little Richard?
If you believe Little Richard, Chuck Berry stole his whole situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And considering that Little Richard apparently was older than Chuck Berry, I'm gonna believe that story.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're the one who influenced, that's like saying who's more influential, Jordan or Kobe.
Yeah. Well, you know what though? I see like the Little Richard Chuck Berry thing equivalent to Prince and Michael Jackson, and how they had like a kind of quiet beef, but it seemed to only be one way. It only seemed to be like Prince had a thing against Michael Jackson. It seemed like Little Richard had a thing about Chuck Berry. It just seemed like, oh, you know, he kind of stole my thing. You know, I'm the king. Like Prince, even though his name was Prince, he felt like he was the king of pop. Like he thought he was that guy. But everybody was like, no, Michael. So even though me and you keep pushing the whole idea of Versus having, you know, Questlove playing Prince music and D Nice playing Michael Jackson and have that kind of spinoff like the Erykah Badu and Jill Scott spinoff. But even before we get to that, Andre Harrell and his whole contribution to everything as well with MCA and coming in with Uptown.
You know, he discovered, well, he helped bring Diddy along. So, I mean, like, think about that.
Diddy was his protege.
You know?
Yeah, damn, Mary J. Blige. Yeah, Mary J. Blige was the one that he basically brought to Puff.
Yeah.
So it's like, he had an ear for music, his talent, like, he was the man. Because it was Babyface and LaFace Records, and then it was him, Andre Harrell. And Andre Harrell's brand of R&B was kind of like my brand of R&B during that time, where it was like the Mary J. Bliges. It was kind of like the Mariah Careys, where they weren't really like adult contemporary-ish. They were more street level. It was like Motown and who's the other, like Stax. Like it was just different sounds in a sense. And I wasn't, I liked and I appreciated it.
Andre Harrell was at Motown for a minute too, though.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. So, and that's where he spun off. But it was like, in that era, it was like the Babyface LaFace sound, and then it was the Andre Harrell MCA Uptown sound. And I was more the Uptown guy, if anything. So,
you know,
rest in peace, Andre Harrell.
That's a huge hit. That's a huge hit to music, man. Little Richard and Andre Harrell dying in the same weekend. Also, Roy Horn, I think his name was Horn, right? Roy from Siegfried and Roy.
Oh, where?
Yeah, he died.
The quiet one.
The one who got eaten by the tiger.
Oh, Siegfried and Roy. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was thinking about. What was I thinking about? Penn. The other two guys.
No, that's Penn and Teller.
Penn and Teller. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking about them too. Okay. Oh, he got He died?
He died yesterday too from coronavirus, or Thursday. He had coronavirus. He was like 80-something years old too, I think.
No, I think it was Carol Baskins.
Had to be.
Yeah, she didn't like the way that they was treating them tigers. Like, I think that she was the one that set the tigers up to get on them. But that's a whole.
The tiger didn't finish his job last time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shouldn't use sardine oil. I should have used should have used something else. Octopus ink. Like, I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. It's Carol Baskins. I don't know how her mentals work. I don't want to get into her mind.
I kind of do. Like, what point of crazy do you have to be to feed a person to a lion or a tiger? Like, that's some mean-spirited shit, man.
If they was on a crocodile farm, to feed them to the crocodiles. Like what?
Because you gotta ask, like,
use your resources.
But did you kill him first and then feed him to the tiger, or did you just feed him to the tiger? You know, it's one thing to be like, yeah, like it's one thing to be like, I'm hiding this body. You know what I mean? I poisoned my husband, or I hit him over the head with a skillet, and now I got to get rid of the body. Let me just feed him to this tiger. Versus like, I'm gonna kick you into the tiger pen and lock the door and watch you run for your life.
Yeah. See you get chased down. Try to juke out the tiger. Oh, got him. Can't get me. And then the tiger just swipes.
So the tiger's just eating you alive, because that's how that works.
Basically.
You're like, go for shit.
And it would start at the neck too. So, it's not going to be cute. Nah, damn. But, this is why you would have to tune in to the Nicolas Cage Netflix series to see what happens. To see how they write in that whole Carol Baskin scene, if they do that,
I'm still on the fence about this Nick Cage shit, man.
Yeah, I'm not a Nick Cage fan.
I'm still on the fence about it. I mean, I get, he's won some Academy Awards, and, he's done some fantastic movies. He got some classics under his belt. Mm-hmm. But Nick Cage he's probably done like 250 movies, and you can only think of like 7.
Nah, it's not even.
I can't even put 10 good Nicolas Cage movies on a list.
Yo, they're not
maybe 10.
They're not even straight to DVD. Like, they're straight to the Walmart bin. Like, they don't even press them. That's how bad they are.
Nicolas Cage
stream.
He did 6 movies last year. 6.
Who's worse, him or Peter Segal? Not Peter Segal.
Steven Seagal?
Steven Seagal. What? Peter Segal.
I mean, they both. I mean, Steven Seagal's worse because Steven Seagal ain't got no Academy Awards. He just make the same movie over and over and over again. He's on that. What's his name?
Nicolas Cage time?
He's on nah. Because Nicolas Cage at least makes different movies. What the fuck is his name?
No,
Jason Statham. Jason Statham is slowly becoming the new Steven Seagal. Just make the same movie over and over and over again.
No, but Nicolas Cage does make the same movie over and over again. They're all bad.
Yeah, but they're not the same.
They're all bad. None of them are good by any degree. They're all bad.
Come on, man. I mean, you got to go back. He got Con Air. He had Face Off. Right.
All right. Let me help you out with this, right? Right off the top of my head, as soon as you started saying that.
Yeah, Matchstick Men was dope.
Okay. LL Cool J had I'm Bad. LL Cool J had Roundaway Girl. LL Cool J also had Mr. Smith. So it's like, you got to separate the two. It's like,
nah, you can't. It's a body of work, man.
He is not who he is. What who he is now is not who he was then. Like, we have to recognize, because, all right, we're never going to get Illmatic again from Nas. We're never going to get I'm Bad again from LL Cool J. We're never going to get The Chronic from Dr. Dre. We're never going to get Enter the 36 Chambers from Wu-Tang. We just got to accept them for what they are now.
Right, but when you talk about, like, their longevity and who they are in relation to the industry, you can't neglect that shit. That's like saying that somebody's not a that's like saying that they're not a Hall of Famer because the last 5 years of their career they sucked.
Okay, now
but they got 4 titles that they won early on in their career. he had titles early in his career that was like he was making a dope movie like every other time out, and then he got like either got broke and had to get greedy and just started making some wild shit, or you know what I'm saying? It's like saying Mike Tyson's not a top 5 boxer because he went to jail.
All right, now
and then he got almost beat by Peter McNeely.
Now this is the major difference. You could have a major hit, right? I'm trying to think of somebody. Cannabis, the rapper Cannabis, had that first album, right?
Yeah, but you can't compare Cannabis to Nicolas Cage, man. Wait. Nicolas Cage has a whole body. Like he has 10 good movies, 10 good Academy Award worthy movies.
Okay, I'll get. That's debatable. Okay, so
it's really not because he got nominated for Academy Awards in at least 10 of his films.
I'll give you 10. All right, I'll give you 10. Easy. But
like an easy 10.
But like, if you come out with 250 movies and only 10 of them are good, it comes down to a point where it's like, yo, those 10 were good, but it was like, yo, the rest. All right, Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin had that standing end of season output for the Knicks, but the rest of his career is shit. So it's like, is he a great player because of that one moment, or do you look at the body of his work?
I look at the whole body of his work, dog. Like it's like, yo.
So he comes down because of all the shit work that he's done.
He becomes washed, but you can't forget about.
I'll give you the wash.
It's like Sam Jackson. Sam Jackson got wild movies. How many of them were great?
Nah, but none of them are trash. Like probably like
none of them are trash. Come on, dog.
No. I'll give you like Formula 59 or something shit like that. All right, that was a trash movie. That movie where he got ate by the shark with LL Cool J.
Trash.
That was trash. All right, but still.
Hold on, Snakes on a Plane. Trash.
Snakes on a Plane. The one where he was on a chain. Had
Black Snake Moon. I kind of like that one.
All right, okay, you like that one. All right, so okay, so we can name like 5.
Like the beginning of Sam Jackson's career was like awful, dog. Awful.
But he wasn't a known actor. See, that was at the beginning of his career. Once he started doing good for himself, he did good for himself. See, the thing with Nicolas Cage versus Sam Jackson here, Nicolas Cage did good for himself, and now he's doing bad for himself. Right? Samuel L. Jackson did kind of bad for himself, but now he's doing great for himself.
Oh man, I mean the Marvel franchise alone.
Star Wars.
Like Sam Jackson he's on the come up. But and this is I'm
on the come up. He's there.
Yeah, he's there.
He's there.
He's chilling.
Yeah, he's lamping.
But like I said, I mean
Nicolas Cage.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a huge fan. I like some of his movies are classics. And if you got 10 classics, even if they're cult classics, you gotta respect the man. I just don't think that he should be playing Joe Exotic in this new movie. But we'll see. Because some people are saying that it's supposed to be some dark version of whatever.
Joe Exotic is not somebody really to be celebrating. Like Netflix did a good job on making him seem like real campy, harmless kind of Scooby-Doo villain. But in real truth, like, yo, he was a pedophile. He was a drug user. Well, just because he was a drug user doesn't
make him a bad pedophile. Person. Those kids were 18.
All right, so mind you, he was trying to lure the kids in, lure the people in with magic, and magic wasn't happening. So he went to Tigers, so the Tigers was drawing in the people. So, all right, so that aside.
He definitely was a predator. He's a dark soul. So
all right, I'll give you a predator. I wouldn't call him a pedophile. He was more of a predator than a pedophile.
Here's the other thing that makes me think that it's going to have more comedy than people think. And maybe it's because of my maybe I'm like pigeonholing them a little bit, but like Kate McKinnon is one of the funniest people on the planet for women, like comedic actors.
You wanted her to play Joe Exotic?
No, she's executive producing the movie.
Well, okay.
So when you have a comedian executive producing the movie, unless she's about to be on some Jordan Peele shit, you know what I'm saying? But that remains to be seen.
Well,
right now the jury is out on why we have to watch Nicolas Cage.
Well, see, the other thing too is I feel like he could pull off the creepy stuff because with the producer where all his film got burnt down in the Netflix series, what's his name, Kirkland. He was talking about like how Joe like was really killing some of these tigers, like just shooting them in the head like cold blooded, and he was scared of the tigers. It wasn't like he would befriend them and everything was cool. It was like it was his draw to get people in, and they kind of scared him at times. So it's like, all right, you know, this one's a little bit too scary, and then he'll shoot him. So Nicolas Cage could pull off that dark scariness. So if she's fitting to do that Jordan Peele type thing, I could see it. But especially with Nicolas Cage, and I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, like, I'm not gonna judge it up front. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna watch it, see what it's like.
I'm gonna go in a little judgment, because it's like when Ben Affleck was cast as Batman, and I was like, this is gonna be some bullshit. Then he ended up
George Clooney with the nipples. That shit threw me off. I'm like, why Batman gotta have nipples? Like, what's the big deal?
But he didn't end up being the worst Batman, is what I'm saying. Like George Clooney was a worse Batman than Ben Affleck.
I think he was.
He was worse.
Yeah, he was by far.
Yeah, George Clooney was worse than Ben Affleck.
Oh yeah, by far. He was a better Bruce Wayne. He was a better Bruce Wayne, but he was a bad Batman.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
But yeah, it is what it is.
But so that's what I'm going into it. Like I'd like to be pleasantly surprised.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't want it to be 8mm Nicolas Cage.
Yes. Oh, how about some snake eyes on Nicolas Cage?
Maybe, I don't know. Hopefully it's not, and it definitely can't be.
Con Air was more of a casting. It wasn't just focused on him. So, like, when we talk about some of his movies, you got to really start to dissect them. But I'll give you the 10. I don't want to get into start dissecting Nick Cage movies.
Hey, listen, all I'm saying is he got some cult hits. But like I said, I'm not a huge fan, but I respect the body of work, man. It's like, if there's a basketball player that you could put him next to, it'd be like, for me, it would be like Robert Horry.
Nah, hell no. I'm not giving him Robert Horry.
Like Robert, I give him like Robert Horry.
No.
Where you're like, you never know what Robert Horry you're gonna get, but you know he's gonna be serviceable, and he might hit a game-winning 3 at the end for you.
Nah, I'm not giving you Robert Horry. I'm still saying Jeremy Lin.
I think he's more weight than Jeremy Lin, because Jeremy Lin he was never like a superstar. Like Robert Horry was a superstar for a minute.
Nah, he was never a superstar. He was just hitting them big shots. He was never a superstar. He was just a solid dude that would come in and, you know, he would get the scrappy little rebound and then pass it out. And then somebody would kick it back to him and then he'll shoot it. I can't give you Robert Horry.
That's Nicolas Cage, man.
I got too much respect for... Huh?
Derek Fisher?
I was thinking about Derek Fisher too. I was really thinking about him.
Derek
but
Fisher, it's like somebody who's like, they well known, they respected in the game, but like to the mainstream audience, I could do without him.
Nah, I was thinking about like a deep cut, like Elliot Perry or some shit like that.
Nah, because you gotta remember, like Nicolas Cage was famous. He's like the old veteran, you know. He's like the old veteran that they get like when John Sally was like at the end of his career.
Nah, motherfucker's like a Yankadari or some shit like that.
You know, like a Vladi Divac.
Okay, I might give you a Vladi.
You know, super well respected in the league. You know what I'm saying? But like nobody's building their team around Vladi.
Yo, you're giving Nick Cage a lot of love with this.
Yo,
well respected
in the industry.
He's like a Jody Meeks to me. Like, all right, Jody Meeks is a good one. Jody Meeks, he's one of them dudes that you would have never known that probably scored 50 points for two different teams. Like, but he's not a starter. He could score.
I feel like Nick Cage in the basketball analogy.
And he's still in the league.
Nick Cage is like the sixth man. He's like the 6th or 7th guy. He's like the 6th or 7th, first, second guy off the bench.
All right.
He's like a Sean Livingston. Like you need him, but you don't. You could trade him, but he's Livingston. From the Warriors.
Okay.
He's gonna come in. He's gonna give you some buckets.
I like Sean Livingston. I don't want to put him in that Nick Cage thing.
I'm just trying to tell you, man. And like I said, I'm not a huge fan of his most recent shit. But you got to respect it where it is.
I got it. I got you. Dwight Howard. He was good up front. And then there was a part of his career where he was just not the guy. Like he'd be on you, like he'd be like, all right, cool, we got him on the team. We're gonna have a good season. And now you're in the lottery. And then you trade him away. He doesn't last more than a season on your team. But now he's starting to make a little comeback now, because he's with the Lakers and he's playing with LeBron and, with Kate McKinnon from Saturday Night Live and everybody respecting her. And now she's calling you onto her team on like, this is my first thing or my second or whatever. This is my project. So I'm pulling you on. Like, oh, yeah, you calling me up? He's like Dwight Howard. I found who Nick Cage is. My
Dwight
basketball.
Howard though over Melo.
No.
I know. Similar careers, man. Melo was the man too. Melo was the man.
Melo was the man. See, Melo would be. Let me see.
Melo wasn't the man.
Melo would be like a Omar Epps.
I like Omar Epps, man. Can we go with like Mekhi Phifer or something?
See, I like Melo. So you see, I can't put Melo. I can't put Melo with Nicolas Cage. So I would put him with Omar Epps.
Over Mekhi Phifer?
Damn.
Nah, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna disrespect Melo like that because Mekhi Phifer has ruined every movie he's ever been in.
Nah, Paid in Full is the shit.
All right, almost every movie. Because like when you watch a movie, right, starring Mekhi Phifer, the movie is usually pretty good until he gets on screen.
Unless they try to give him bad hit. Like
then the movie's just not as good. But I like Omar Epps. Omar Epps is a solid actor.
No, wasn't he in? Yeah, he was in Juice, right?
Omar Epps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's Melo.
All right.
Right. So
I'll give you Dwight Howard. That makes sense.
Dwight Howard for Nicolas Cage and Omar Epps for Melo. All right. There's a nice thing that we could do going forward, find a basketball equivalent for actors.
Or just sports in general.
Yeah, sports in general. Okay, all right, I like that. All right. Could be a new thing.
Yo, big thing happening tonight.
Oh, yes.
Jill Scott
versus
Erykah Badu.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, where's my incense?
Queen, right? I know. I'm gonna have the incense lit tonight.
Damn, yeah, I gotta go get some.
I'm gonna make sure I watch it on my laptop though, because we can't have the fucking Instagram shutting down like it did the last time.
Yeah, I gotta get some Courvoisier, not Hennessy. I gotta get some of that fine Courvoisier. I'm gonna see if they got the box set. The ones that got the tie in it and shit. Or it come with like the free glass.
You sound like Badu already got to you, man.
Yeah. Nah, if she did, I would have been wearing my other hat today.
Oh, right.
I should really go get up and people
have you out here dressing like Common and Andre 3000.
Oh yes, oh yeah, oh man. Yo, oh man, I'm not even gonna clown him on that time.
She put the voodoo on them dudes. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
It was Baduism. That's what it was. That's what it was. It was Baduism. All them chicks know about it. Wrap your hair up.
She hit
smell like patchouli oil.
Yeah, right. I don't even talk to chicks like that because I know they got too much black magic in them. You already know.
I don't want to say too much black magic, and I'm gonna sit this one out. No, I love those women. I really do. I really love them.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm gonna sit. I'm gonna sit.
We know about you, sir.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out. Oh yeah, I love me some of them.
You've been a victim of Baduism?
Oh man, Ital cooking. Whew. Oh man, like some straight vegan food. Yo, I can understand how some vegans get fat. Like, I'm gonna just leave it at that. Like, they got dreads, so they smoking weed too with me. So, man, listen.
Hey, listen, they must have been at the beginning of their Badu journey. because you didn't really change up your style too much and start wearing weird shit.
All right, so this is a conversation that we had last night when we was talking about Badu. Number one, how she has her incense and everything that supposedly smells like a cooch. All right, so that's
weird.
It is weird, but it sold out in I think like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, some shit like that. So either way, keep going to a website, see if you can get yourself some incense. I'm not gonna look for none of that, but I am gonna look for some like Black Love or some shit when I go to the store, get some Dutchess later on. But now the other thing too is like, yes, I like dealing with women like that, but there's degrees to this. So it's like karate. There's black belts, there's white belts. And some way, somehow, I found myself dealing with a lot of like yellow and green belts.
So it's because they dropped out of the school, man. Like I feel like Badu got like a secret school where she teaches chicks how to, you know.
And you know, I'm in the kung fu movies, right? Hence my name, DJ Ironmonkey, is from a kung fu movie. But there's training that you have to go through in order to earn your levels of belts. But see, she's a certified, I don't know.
She's a grandmaster.
Yeah, exactly. She's a
grandmaster.
She's like an onyx belt.
She's the evil villain in all the kung fu movies with the long white beard.
Oh yeah, and the eyebrows.
With the eyebrows and shit.
Oh yeah.
She's the final boss.
Where you can't beat her one-on-one. And
you gotta have a tag team.
In all kung fu movies, the bad guy never loses. Well, not the best bad guy. You always need two people to beat that one bad guy. And my uncle was like, yo, that's shit. Like, the bad guy is so tough. Like, now y'all gotta jump him. Like, yo, that's bullshit. Why can't he call his partner? Like, so, but all that aside, but she's that level of a bad guy. She's that level of a master. I don't want to say bad guy. She's that level of a master. I haven't come across.
So you got Badu tonight in the battle?
I got her hit for hit as a hit maker, even though Jill Scott is a more classically trained singer.
We'll have to see, man. Like I know that Jill Scott is a very accomplished songwriter, so as is Badu, but like this is the thing that I think that a lot of people are not thinking about, right? You think Jill Scott, you think Erykah Badu, right? And then you think about first the songs they have together, and then you think about the songs that they've both been on.
I Got You by The Roots,
right? But then I don't hear anybody talking about what they've written for other people.
Yeah, that's the part that I haven't heard.
So that's what I'm looking forward to seeing. Like, oh shit, Badu wrote this, or Jill Scott wrote this. Like, that's the shit I'm waiting for to see, like where they how deep they reach, and if they pull out some like straight mega hit that they wrote for like Beyonce or Mariah Carey or anybody else.
Well, see, the thing too with Jill Scott is that I think she's at a disadvantage. Erykah Badu got that baby daddy count down pat. Like, she has that down solid. Like, ain't nobody fucking with her, with her little side crew of rappers that she could have cameos and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm waiting to see like what she pulls out, because you know Jill Scott is a prolific writer. She was a writer before she got famous.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
you know what I mean? Like, and she pretty much wrote for everybody during that neo soul situation.
Kelly Price is another person like that too. But
we are like, yo, Missy. Like, I can't wait to see somebody battle Missy, because Missy wrote for so many people.
Yeah,
that she could just reach deep in the bag.
Yeah, I'm as much as a Missy fan that I'm not. She's a great producer for other people. Like, I don't like her as a rapper. She's an entertainer.
I don't really necessarily like. I mean, I respect her. I like her sound, but that's more credited to Timberland. But like, I really enjoy like, and then she's written for so many people.
Yeah, she's
written for so many people. So that's why it would be interesting for me to like see Missy up against like an Alicia Keys, who's also written for a ton of people.
Yeah,
the best battles to me have been the ones where like you get like two songwriters or two producers, you know what I mean? Like that really like expanded like outside of like their crew. You know what I'm saying? Like they wrote for like everybody, or they produced for everybody.
Yeah, well, that's where Pharrell will be blowing people out the water.
I don't think too many people can fuck with Pharrell, man.
Pharrell and Kanye. That's the only two I could think of off
Pharrell
the
and
top of my head.
Kanye.
That's the only two I could think of off the top of my head.
That would be a dope. That would actually be a dope battle.
Because I don't like me and Diddy. I can't see Diddy because basically Diddy took a hit, added a couple of ad libs, and probably sped it up, slowed it down, and a drum kick, like that.
Yeah, like Pharrell.
He just massaged it. He didn't really create a song like how Babyface created a song from scratch.
Like they're like the top 40 producers for me, right? Like so, like Pharrell, Timberland, like those guys. They make top 40 hits. They make hip hop hits, but then they Kanye. They make hits like straight grimy hits,
and they cross over.
Come all the way across the line and make hits like straight pop hits.
See, the way I look at it is there's Hot 97 songs, and then locally there's 92 Pro FM songs. And Pharrell and Timberland and Kanye, they make a lot of 92 Pro FM songs where it's like...
But they can still come back and do like the grimy street shit.
Yep.
Like you don't really get that. It's like I'm also looking to see, like, I want to see Chris Brown, man. I want to see Chris Brown battle somebody. Like
Trey Songz?
Maybe Neo, because they got similar arc.
Or Usher.
Or Usher. So they both got like straight R&B, like slow jam, like get your panties wet joints. And they also got like straight club bangers, but then they also got like a lot of EDM shit that you don't even realize is them.
Ooh, yeah, EDM.
You know what I'm saying? We're like, yo, this Chris Brown right now? Yeah. Like, you don't even know.
Tonight.
It's like Chris Brown, Usher, what's his name? Bieber has a lot of them type of hits. Neo has a lot of them type of hits where you're like, what the fuck? So like even like one of them battles would be crazy. But tonight I'm rocking with Jill Scott, man. I'm rocking with Jill Scott in this battle.
Hey, if anything, we're keeping it consistent because last time you went with Babyface, I went with Teddy Riley. So I'm going with Jill Scott. No, I'm going with Erykah Badu.
Yeah, all right. We'll see.
No, I'm going with Erykah Badu. Erykah Badu. I'm gonna get my incense. I'm gonna get my my Cavassier. Wrap up my hair. I don't have enough hair to try to put my hair in twist. Like sit Indian style. I don't know. What else do I need for that battle? Oh, I need a lot of browns and oranges colors. Damn. Trying to get into this whole Erykah Badu zone. I already got some African stuff around the house here. Damn. What else I need, Daryl? For the Erykah Badu experience.
I'm gonna put on some bootcut jeans with some Eastlands and a blazer with the jacket underneath. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look real neo soul for this.
You're doing that. You're really Jill Scott. And I'm really Erykah Badu
neo soul for this battle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm gonna have the white collar button up, you know, slightly open with the blazer on.
I'm gonna have to make some more necklaces for this one. Have like mad necklaces and some my gemstone bracelets and shit. Yeah. All right, we'll see. Got to snap one. That's the song. Yeah, that's just copacetic. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope, man.
Yeah, so Erykah's winning this.
We got the interview with this week with William Pace from Outright Geekery.
Yes, sir.
He's coming on to talk comics and Marvel and Disney Plus and all of those things going on in the world of geekery. So we're gonna break to William Pace. Enjoy this interview. Yo, what up? It's your man DJ Caveman. I'm here once again for the Saturday Conversation podcast. Today we have William Pace, aka DJ Billy Stone, aka good friend of the Saturday Conversation. He was on earlier in our career when we first started. He was one of our first guests to come on. And we talked a lot of comic book. He writes for Outright Geekery. And He's a comic book buff, Batman buff. He knows he's the expert on all things comic books and things comic book related. So we're just waiting on him to get into the chat. What's going on, Bill?
What up, homie?
Not too much, not too much. Just out here trying to, it's Corona time, so we do. Oh shit, you got the wheelchair? Hover around with the. Oh damn. Okay. That's a big ass apartment, man. Thanks for coming on once again, joining us on the Saturday conversation. Let's start with Corona time. Like, how you coping, man? What's good? I know you're still doing the Outright Geekery, but how you dealing with the whole Corona getting?
Well, I'm one of those people that never leaves the house because I just got the chair. But now that I'm told I can't leave the house, fucking pissed.
Yeah, I bet. I'm used to being able to move and shake and go wherever I need to go. And even though I like to think of myself as a homebody, now that I can't leave the house really, I'm like, this is some bullshit. So I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the industry is shut down, so I can't. I'm not even essential. Lap dances and naked bitches is not essential during the Coronageddon.
Yeah, I know.
Who knows if they'll ever be essential again at this point? I can't imagine. The running gag is the girls wearing the masks now, and all you get to see is eyes. It'll be like getting lap dances in the Middle East, I guess. Who knows?
Oh, great.
So, what are you binge watching, man? What's on your list of things that everybody should be watching right now?
Well, first, let me start by telling you a few of the apps that have nice new 30-day free trials.
Nice.
So you can get CBS All Access for 30 days free, where you should go and binge watch Picard.
I know, it's on my list. It's definitely on my list.
Next Generation, you're gonna love this because it's good. For me, it was like a little too plotting, but I'm uber nerd, so I picked something. But I love the whole series. I love the whole season, and I'm looking forward to season 2. And hey, it's free.
Yeah, right. Free is for me.
Definitely got to watch Ozark.
Ozark, yeah, I just finished that. That was amazing.
And the Money Heist.
The Money Heist, huh?
Money Heist is dope, man.
All right, everybody's talking about that, so I'm gonna have to go check that out. I started rewatching The Wire last night. Old HBO show.
So those are pretty much like the top 5 around various apps that I'd say, yeah. Ozark and Money Heist definitely on Netflix. They got a couple of like movies coming out that they produced that look good. And Boom Studios, the comic book company, just got which is the same that Millar World and Image Comics have, which they can look at one of their properties, and if they like it, they get first dibs to develop it for a TV show or a movie.
Okay. I want to have to check that one out too. I'm always looking for something new to watch, so that's good. I got them written down over here on my list. I'm definitely going to check out Money Heist. You're like the 12th person to tell me that was the way to go, and I'll be checking out Picard sooner than later.
Yeah.
What's happening? I'm sure you've heard that Comic-Con has been canceled, the big one in San Diego. How is that, you think, gonna affect like the whole comic industry? Like, how are people getting their content? I know a lot of the comic book guys like to have the tangible books. I see your collection back there, or some of your collection, a small piece. How is that working with you guys not being able to really have access to the comic book stores and with them canceling all the cons?
Well, San Diego Comic-Con, as everybody knows, is the biggest show and the one that everybody knows about. San Diego Comic-Con isn't really about the comics. It's about Hollywood.
Okay.
And it has been. It's all about Hollywood and merch.
Oh, all right.
It's they've got all the comic book people there, all the companies are there. They're pushing like their new lot. They would be pushing their new lines or their like big story for the year coming up. And they'd have, you know, all their big names like, you know, Jim Lee and Frank Miller and on and on and on would all be there, like signing and doing panels and everything. So we're missing out on the panels from the comic book companies and the creators and some new content and exclusives. But what they're doing, San Diego hasn't done one yet, but a lot of companies that go to the cons have started doing the virtual cons online.
All right.
There's been one running that I've been checking out on a Fred's podcast. He's just been simulcasting it, and they've pretty much been having like, you know, cosplayers on and doing like a cosplay contest, but everybody's doing it from their homes.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
You know, and they can have, you know, up to 6 people on. They're using StreamYard.
Okay.
So you can have, with StreamYard, you can have up to 6 people on screen, but one of those people also has to be producing.
Okay.
So they're also working the back end. So if the producer is off screen, you got a maximum of 5 people on screen. So they were having like 4 or 5 creators at a time do panels and talk about stuff. A lot of people are doing, have been pushed into Kickstarter and Indiegogo for just doing crowdfunding to, you know, for creators to get their books out because there's no way else to go. Diamond has announced that they're going to restart up distribution again mid to late May. But ahead of that, DC said it's going to start producing books again next weekend.
Oh, that's good.
DC and a whole bunch of other publishers are all looking to just do their own shipping or do like a third-party shipping through a certain company.
All right. I was gonna wonder like how that's affecting like all the like local comic book stores. Are they doing like takeout, like the not one like takeout, but are they still like letting you come in and get your books or
No.
shipping them to your house or anything like that?
Yep, you can't go to the stores. A lot of them are like completely closed down, so you can only buy stuff from like on an eBay store. My shop, Wild Time Comics that I go to in South Attleboro, he just shipped me my books.
Nice.
If you're in the area, he's working on the store's closed, but he's working on the inside of the store. He's reconstructing the entire layout. So once this is done, people can start going back to the store. But it's going to be set up so there's going to be lots of room so people can space out. Social distancing going on.
Yeah, no, I've been in that store. It's pretty packed tight. So that's nice that he's going to open it up for.
He's opened it up in like the front room where you go in. In front of the counter, the far wall is entirely lined with my bookshelves from when I wasn't crippled.
Well, that's dope. Maybe you'll get some consignment out of that deal. You're still writing for Outright Geekery. What are the biggest stories on the site right now that people should be looking forward to? I know Marvel should be. Well, with Hollywood shut down, who knows what's happening with the movies, right? Everything's been pushed back. But I know
everything's been pushed back 6 months to a year on production because they're waiting for all this stuff to happen. but then everything's up in the air for what they're going to be allowed to do, if they still have to social distance with the actors.
Oh, yeah, that's true, huh?
Are you going to film a show with everybody wearing face masks?
Yeah, right.
So a lot of these things have been pushed back like 6 months to a year.
What's the project that you're looking forward to the most to see, though, once this Hollywood thing gets back together?
I'm looking forward to, movie-wise, I want to see Wonder Woman. I want to see the new Wonder Woman 84. Come on, I still think it's the 80s and 90s every day I wake up.
Yeah, no, some of these new movies are going to be pretty.
Damn.
I'm looking forward to a lot of it. Damn, I lost my.
I'm looking forward to some of the new MCU shows that are going to be coming to D+.
Yeah, I was going to ask you. That was going to be my next question. We haven't talked since Disney Plus came about. Have you watched everything on it yet, or are you still working your way through? Like, what's your how are you grading Disney Plus?
I give it like a 4 out of 5 stars. It's good. I canceled it because I figured my daughter would want to watch it. She won't watch anything that doesn't involve her iPhone.
Oh, she's a teenager now.
I'm so dead. So I watched Mandalorian like 30 times through. It was just on auto repeat for like a month.
Yeah, no, Mandalorian's dope. I can't wait for season 2. There's rumors that they're letting Rosario Dawson come through.
Yeah, that'll be good. And they're supposed to be doing a documentary on it.
Oh, really?
Because a lot of people dropped D+ as soon as The Mandalorian was done.
Yeah, I noticed that. I mean, I like the content on there, man. There's a lot of the Disney stuff that like it takes me back to like when I was a little kid, and I can show we have an 11-year-old in the house. I can show her all those old movies, my nephews. It's real nostalgic right now, but I'm sure it's once they get into the new content, it's gonna be crazy, man. I'm catching up on the Clone War cartoon.
Yeah, well, they added a new season, but
yeah, but I'm on season 3, so I got a long way to go.
Oh yeah, I watched, and it was great seeing it again. The old Gargoyles series.
Oh yeah, Gargoyles and DuckTales and all those Disney cartoons. Gummy Bears is on there.
Gargoyles, actually, all the voice actors on Gargoyles, minus 1 or 2 people, are all cast members from Star Trek Next Generation.
Really? I didn't know that.
Michael Dorn, who plays Worf, probably has an IMDb page like 3 sheets long just of his voiceover work.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to go check that out. I like that dude a lot. He's a good dude.
So Worf, Riker, and Troy are all main characters on that. They voiced main characters on that show. Oh
man, that's good. Now I'm gonna definitely go watch it because those are like my favorite characters on Next Generation. So, that's big. That's big news. That's big news. That's a little tidbit of information that you don't always get till you talk to the experts.
I gotta be an
expert. What's your favorite Corona snack, Billy? What are you snacking on the most during this Corona time?
I'm on a strict diabetic. I need to lose even more weight diet.
I feel you. I feel your pain. I'm on the scale, but I've been eating a lot of ice cream, man. I can't even. I stopped. I worked out yesterday for 12 minutes. I did an intense interval training for 12 minutes, and I thought I was gonna die. So I gotta lay off the ice cream today. I've been eating nothing but healthy food. So I'll be back. I'm down about 3.5 pounds so far. So I'll The good thing is I haven't gained any weight. You know how a healthy snack? What's the healthy Corona snack that you got going on over there?
Sugar-free popsicles.
Did you say sugar-free popsicles?
Yep.
I'm so sorry for you. I'm gonna have a popsicle in your honor today.
And popcorn, like the light popcorn.
Nice. Popcorn is good, man. As long as you don't put too much butter on it and salt, it's a good snack.
And the white cheddar.
Yes, the white cheddar. Last question. This is the question I've been asking everybody. What's the first thing you're gonna do once this Corona getting is done? What's the first thing you're doing?
I'm gonna drive my wheelchair outside, and then I'm gonna turn right back around and come back in the house.
I love it. I love it, Billy. Thank you.
I'm probably just gonna go sit outside because I'm like super high risk with all my medical conditions I've found since that fateful night. So I'm just, biding my time and waiting for everything to fall off so I can, at least go in person to a comic shop and,
no doubt,
go inside and grab some stuff. So there's lots of stores. If people look on social media, like all around the country, that will do like a drop shipment mail order to anywhere.
Word.
They'll mail you anything that they have anywhere in the country. There's a store out in Vegas, and they've got a sister store in Cali called Torpedo Comics, and they're like buco bucks. Like they gotta have like, at the very least, they gotta have at any given time, they've got probably like about 1,500 graded comic books in the store.
Wow, that's very good. It's very good to know.
But they do. They're doing mystery boxes because they got court ordered that they couldn't do curbside pickup anymore. But
Okay.
they're still allowed to go in the store and work in the store and like grab stuff to take home to list on like their eBay stores and stuff.
Very cool. Very cool. All right, Billy. I always appreciate you coming on, man. Joining us on the Saturday conversation. We'll be tuning in to Outright Geekery in the future. I appreciate you coming on today, man. Hopefully everything gets done soon so you can roll outside and get some fresh air. But in the meantime, stay inside because we need you.
Yeah, stay safe, man.
All right, Bill. Thank you, baby.
Thanks.
Yeah. And we back.
Yeah.
Interview with Bill Pace. Thank you, Bill, for coming on the show this week. And
yes, indeed.
Always enjoy the insight. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, obviously.
Mother's Day, yeah.
So I'm gonna handle my Mother's Day festivities, and then I'm gonna get down to my shows, starting with the Last Dance. I still got one more episode of Westworld left. I'm saving that, and Billions is back. So if you're looking for a good show to watch, Billions is back.
I forgot about Westworld. I fell off on Westworld and Mr. Robot. Damn.
But the Last Dance episodes, what is it, 7 and 8, right?
Yeah. Y'all on 7 and 8.
Yeah, you're just waiting. So fuck you. But,
yeah. Not watching again with my nephew, so it's like, for him, he likes to have that debate on like who's better, LeBron or Jordan. I'm like, look, it's totally different eras, totally different mentalities. It's total difference. But yeah, it's a great series. Outside of episode 5.
It's different. Well, that was the next episode, right?
Yeah, fuck that shit. Come
on, man. They at least gave John Starks that love. They showed that highlight of him banging on Jordan and Horace Grant.
Yeah, but they kept showing that replay of Charles Smith underneath the basket like 4 times. Like,
is that the one where Jordan hit him with the turnaround?
No.
He came baseline. Who did he dunk on in that one? He dunked on Ewing, right?
No, it was Oakley that he did the little spin on, and then he dunked on somebody. Yeah, I think it was Pat. No,
Patrick Ewing.
No, I was talking about Charles Smith, where he got hacked underneath the basket 4 times, and the referee didn't call it, and then the 5th one, the Bulls ended up getting the ball, and that was some bullshit. I remember getting into a lot of fights and arguments when we went to school the next time. Like, that was some bullshit. Like, I remember crying during that game. I'm like, yo, fuck that dude. Like, I wanted him off the team. But yeah, outside of that, I still hate Jordan. I'm always a Pippen fan. I'm always going to be a Pippen fan.
Hey, well, I mean, I'm a Pistons fan, so you already know how I feel about the whole walk-off. I thought was kind of weird, but listen, man, that's how it was back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck you.
Well,
and I don't think it would have been. And I think it was one of those things where, like, they're like, well, this is what happened to us when we beat the Celtics and blah blah blah. But at the same time, it fit their attitude, it fit their MO. Yeah. All right, you beat us, all right, fuck you, and we out.
Yeah, they don't call us the bad boys for no reason.
You know what I mean? So watching Isaiah fucking cry on ESPN all last week or the week before about that shit, like apologizing and shit. Nah, B. Fuck you, dog, because Jordan ain't apologizing. He still hates you.
Yeah, Jordan don't apologize for shit. He's like, yo.
Yeah. Like, Jordan ain't apologized for being a dickhead and keeping you off the Olympic team, even though he says he's not the only one who felt that way, which I believe. But at the same time, like, I think that it would have been like, all right, if Jordan's not playing, then we can't have this dream team. But if Barkley's like, I don't want to play with Isaiah, they'd be like, all right, fuck you, we'll find somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, Larry Bird and Isaiah were cool, and Magic. Yeah. So it was like they weren't the ones.
It was probably Scotty.
Yeah, it's probably Scotty. And Jordan's like, well, I'm not going to play if he's going to be on there because Scotty don't want him on there. Either way, you know what I mean?
If Scotty's not there, I'm not there.
Yeah, and if Jordan's not there, then there's no dream team. So yeah, we got to have Jordan. So it all falls on Jordan.
Yeah, who's going to be our star? Clyde Drexler? Nah.
Yeah. So for that, you know what I'm saying? Fuck him.
Yeah, but you know what? Like, with old Jordan's greatness is that how he basically kind of built himself. He had the drive more than anybody else. Even though LeBron has the natural build and the natural talent, Jordan had the drive to be the best. With LeBron, it's like, yo, he's just playing the game, and he's not. It doesn't seem like he's burning himself out for a win.
Yeah,
like Jordan is burning himself out for the win. Like, he doesn't have that competitive edge.
After watching this behind the scenes shit, I feel you on that. I feel like after that first Detroit series when they lost and they got banged around, Jordan was like, yo, fuck this. I'm in the gym. I gotta get diesel. You know what I'm saying?
I want to give pain and not take it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, after LeBron lost his first title to the Lakers, or whoever he lost his first title to, he didn't go hit the gym harder. When they were doing when he was losing, he wasn't coming back the next season like he's still relying on a lot of his like just natural athleticism.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't have to get bigger. He was already big. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, and like even now he's finally working on his jump shot.
See, this is the thing I told my nephew that I've always had an issue with LeBron, and he's noticed it too, is that his footwork has always been chunk. Like, his footwork and his balance,
right? That's what I'm saying.
Hasn't been there for me, and that's what I wanted to see, like the evolution. Because a lot of times he'll get the ball, and he'll just stand there. The difference is like the way he stands, and then the way he drives. It's effective in a lot of what he does, but when you watch how Jordan used to get the ball and then he used to know what he's doing and it's smooth, and then he used to get to his spot, take his shot. Like, he'll go up and then he'll do a spin and hit it off the backboard.
LeBron, he does not spend any time. Like, he's still just relying. Like, just now, like this year, it was the first year that I've seen LeBron's jump shot be as consistent as it has been. If he would have had that jumper early in his career, like, he would have been like, yo, my jumper is weak sauce. Let me go work on my jump shot. And it wasn't that he couldn't shoot the rock. It's that, like, in transition or, like, in the middle of the play, when he would go up, he wouldn't always go straight up. He'd always go at, like, a little weird angle or like kick his feet out or do it like when he goes straight up and down, he was hitting them shits every time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not a fan of LeBron, but if he had a fucking 17-foot jump shot with any kind of consistency, there'd be no arguing.
Yeah, but you know, too, it took Jordan a while to develop that mid-range game, and that's what really started to help him to develop himself, because even his three-pointer didn't come until his later part in his career. But it was like he started inside out, and that's one thing that Vince Carter tried to do, because he was like, you know, I'm more than a dunker. And then rather than working on the mid-range game, he went straight to the three-point game. So it's like, yo, you have to have some kind of sense of balance. Rather than dunk the ball, he's just more sitting out on the wing, where it's like I could pump fake and I could dunk it on you, but I'm gonna just pump fake, dribble, take the shot. Like, yo, work.
Like, could you imagine if LeBron,
to your advantage sometimes when you
could
get.
you imagine if LeBron just lived on the box? Like, why you gotta bring the ball up? Just go post up, dog. You're 6'8". You're 6'8". Nobody could stop you going to the basket. All you need, all you need is like a little turnaround or be able to catch the ball on the wing, and you don't know if he's gonna shoot it or drive to the basket.
Well, it comes down to a level of trust. Like, how much do you trust your point guards at that time to get you the ball? Like, is Delonte West outside of banging your mom's? Is he gonna be getting you the ball? Like, who else is some of his other point guards? Like, Booby Gibson was pretty good when he was down in Miami, but it's like if you're a person like him, you prefer to have the ball in your hands and the offense runs through you.
It still runs through him. He just got to go post the fuck up where nobody could guard him.
Yeah. I see. That's where Rondo was supposed to play a part.
You know, the dude is
this
gifted.
Laker
Like,
team.
if he's on a team like with a pass first point guard, he wins more titles. Because then no, maybe not, because he refused to go post up.
Well,
he still refuses to go post up.
I still say that the difference is that Jordan was blessed to have Pippen. LeBron, in this era, nobody wants to be Pippen, right? No, like, nobody wants to be that guy where the other person's getting all the love and you're just basically getting crumbs, because LeBron had Kyrie, and Kyrie didn't want to be that guy. He didn't want to play that Pippen role. Kyrie thought it was like every time it was, oh, LeBron needs more help. LeBron needs more help. Kyrie's like, yo, I'm right here. Like, the fuck? Like, it's not just me. We got Kevin Love. We got Tristan Thompson. Like, and y'all keep saying that he needs more help. Like, the fuck? Like, so it gets to be like a disrespect factor. Even going back to Kevin Garnett and Marbury. Marbury didn't want to be the Pippen to Kevin Garnett, making all the money, getting all the endorsements, and
I don't know, man. It should be always championships first, in my opinion. But
well, that's where Tom Brady gets that kind of love and respect from me, because he put the championships before the money.
Right, and now he's like, fuck it, I got my championships. Now it's time to get paid.
And now people are playing him like, nah, nigga, you too old. But Tampa's paying him, so yeah.
Tampa's paying him, and he got a squad down there. Like, let's just be real. He got a squad down there.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see.
They traded away Godwin, but they still got a squad.
They still got a squad, man. I'm curious to see. I can't wait to watch them play. I think the NFC South is gonna be like it's not a walk away win for the Saints.
Nah, well, Cam Newton's not there anymore, but you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you got two teams that Tampa Bay is not gonna just sit down for them. You know what I'm saying?
Which Atlanta team's gonna show up?
They got a good defense too, and the Falcons are down there. But
yeah, what Atlanta team's gonna show up?
Hopefully the one that is gonna make football fun. But
come on now.
Hey, make sure you're checking out the book of the month, Where the Crawdads Sing by Delia Owens. That's our book club book of the month.
Oh, what's that book again?
Part of the book club. Make sure that you go on to the Saturday Conversation Facebook page.
Say the name of the book again?
Join the group. It's called Where the Crawdads Sing.
Where the Crawdads Sing. Okay.
Make sure you like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit the like button, then hit the little bell.
Mm-hmm. Bing, bing.
So that you always get notified of all the upcoming episodes, man. And that's going to put number 79 in the books.
Oh, yeah. What was the name of this episode again?
The Rosey Brown episode, number 79.
The Rosey Brown.
Considered the best number 79 in all of sports history.
A New York Giant.
New York Giant.
What's the offensive lineman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
He was one of the big heavies up front. Shit, that's gonna do it, man. You got anything you want to plug for the weekend? Anything you got going on besides what we already talked about?
No, but Rosey Brown's an ill character name, though.
Yeah,
I just love that name. Yo, damn. Damn. Anyways, this weekend, I did get out some of the Daddy Dearest baths to some people that had ordered them. So I fulfilled that for their Mother's Day. I still got those milk baths, and I got some other items, and I'll talk about it for next episode. But yeah, Daddy Dearest milk baths. I still got the DJ Ironmonkey milk baths and exotics musical podcast available for free on Podomatic, Deezer, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. But other than that, nah, just chilling.
Word. Man, I'm gonna just be here doing the thing, man, trying to get this cave looking like something. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get my bench press in. I got the bench sitting up here in front of me right now. Trying to get Diesel. Can't get quarantine fat. Or fat her. Shit.
Well, you're trying to move to unleaded right about now, and then move to Diesel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. I'm working on super unleaded. I'm gonna get super unleaded.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna switch to Diesel.
Yeah. Well, I lost 12 pounds, so it's now to turn this 12 lost pounds into muscle now. So yeah, I'm fitting to get into the unleaded mode.
Word.
Yeah.
All right, Joe. Check us next week for the next episode, rather. Hope y'all enjoyed today. Make sure again subscribe and like, and hit that bell, and we'll check y'all out next time on the Saturday Conversation.
Rosey Brown out.
We out.
Peace.
Peace.